to go through. The enemy wants you to fail, but I promise, baby, I'm gonna stand. I don't care how long I have to go through. I'm gonna go through sickness. I'm going through friendship. I'm going through lying. I'm going through nothing gonna turn me around. I'm gonna stay in the will of God. Is there anybody in this church that will say, I'm gonna stay in the will of God? I may not be popular, but I'm gonna stay in the will of God. I may be lied on, but I'm gonna stay in the will of God. I may have to lose some stuff, but I'm gonna stay in the will of God. Will you stay in the will of God? No trouble come, no heartache arise. I'll stay in the will of God. Hey, yeah! I want you to try to people and ask them, are you really going through? Are you really going through? Are you suffering because of what you've done? I want to tell you now, there's a lot of people that are suffering right now. And it's only because you couldn't stand. You turned away from God. And you've done some things on your own. But I am standing to tell the Lord, I'm going through. I'm going through. Why? Because the enemy wants to stop me. Because people don't like me. I'm going through. I'm going to keep on moving. Keep on going forward. Because if I stand, the Bible says, if we partakers of his suffering, we'll be partakers of his glory. Look at somebody say, I got some glory. And gotta show up. I got some glory on his way. You're suffering now, but you got glory that's on the way. Say yeah. I told somebody, you just looking at me. You see my glory, but you don't know my story. If I tell my story, you wonder how I got over. Sometimes we need to look at some of the songs we sing. The Bible says that if we die for God, God will help us. He'll hold us up and we won't fall. Somebody sung the song. Listen to me good. They sung the song. My soul look back and wonder how I got over. How I got over. That's a pretty good song. But the problem is when I look back, I don't have to wonder. It was God that brought me through. It was God that lifted me up. It was God that brought me out. I am going through. I am on my way. I will come out of this. Say yeah. I will come out of this. I am going through. See, the problem with suffering is you can't get bogged down. Do you know there's some people, and you might be in this church today, there's some people that get bogged down in their suffering because they decided to give up, or decided to retaliate, or decided to do things on their own. But listen, when you're going through, you keep right on going. Stuff try to hold you back, you keep going. People try to hold you back, you move out of your way. Trials try to hold you down, you keep on stepping. You keep on going. Listen, that's true going through. But listen to me good. If you are suffering because of your mess, then that's not going through. That's something you deserve. I know everybody, listen. I know everybody not going to agree with this, Elder Toba, I know it. But listen, when you have made some things happen for yourself and you suffer for it, let me tell you right now, that's not going through. That's you having the mess that you created. But going through is when I've done what God asked me to do. And I'm faithful. And I stay on track. And all of this stuff comes from every hand. I'm able to go to him and pray. And tell him, no. Only you can take this.